Welcome to Sacred Wandering with Keira Brinton. My friend, this is a corner of the world where time stops, where the noise in our minds quiet, where we have soft hearts and we open our palms and we ask. This is a place where we receive. I invite you to join me as we wander through the sacred together. Welcome to Sacred Wandering. Good morning, my love. It's been a while. I apologize. My life has been very, very full, and something had to give. And this was what gave. So, thank you for your patience. I am excited to be back. So much has been coming through, so many new ideas, so many new visions, and so many new completions. My book is complete. It will be published on February 17th, so in 7 days from today. I finished the TV show. It's almost here. I started writing a new book. And I spoke on the biggest stage of my life last week. And so I feel different today, recording this for you. I feel like I've given birth. I've been carrying my book in my body for a year. I've been carrying the TV show in my body for 9 months. And this vision and dream of speaking on stages actually has lived inside of me since I was 18. So there's a deep level of completion. And it's interesting, through the last week and a half, with all of these coming to the end, which is not an end, it really is just a birth, right? The end of pregnancy is the beginning of life. And I feel like this has been a very long gestational period for a few of these things, specifically speaking on stages. And there is a transformation, as there always is in birth. Once you become a mother, your body is never the same. Even no matter how much you try, it's not. And it shouldn't be, because it brought forth a life. It held a life. But I think there's some grief. I remember, I birthed 5 children, my greatest moments of my life. And I remember grieving the loss of them being in me. I remember grieving the loss of feeling them kick when I woke up in the morning. Even though they were still there in my arms, there was like a grief of that period of time. And so there's a grief that happens when we birth our creations into the world, because they had been so deeply within us. So there is a grief and there is a gratitude. And so today I'm actually going to take you through a practice. I'm not going to read to you any words. I'm going to breathe with you, and I'm going to help you move into the one who can hold the creations that you have already birthed. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in from the crown of the head. And we're going to breathe it all the way down the spine. And it's going to move all the way out through the soles of the feet. We're going to do that again. And it's going to move all the way down, out to the soles of the feet. And we're going to do one more breath in. And on this breath, we're going to wake up all of your gifts of seeing, your gifts of hearing, your gifts of knowing. We're going to ask that the divine light will touch the walls, the ceilings, the floors, the doors, the windows, and anything and everything that's in the space that we are in, that it will be cleaned and cleansed and cleared, that it will be activated to match the frequency of miracles. And then we are going to ask that light may touch our ears, that our ears will be tuned to the frequency of the voice of God. We're going to ask that light may bless our third eye, that we may access all of our spiritual gifts, the gifts of seeing, hearing, knowing. We're going to ask that light may cleanse our lips, that they may be anointed to speak the words we have been called to speak. We're going to breathe in all the way to the edges of your lungs and out. I want you to imagine a creation that you have birthed, and maybe it is your child. Maybe it's a dream that you've had that you brought to the earth. Maybe you worked with me and you wrote your book. Maybe you built a course, a program. And it's not either, maybe it is what it is. Maybe it's what you dreamed it would be, and maybe it's not what you dreamed it would be. But either way, it's not in you anymore. So I want you to go with your eyes down to your throat, and down to your heart, and down to your belly button, all the way down to your lower belly. This is your sacral chakra, and this is the place that all creations begin. Obviously, this is our womb, where we do hold babies for women, but it's actually the place, the seed of creation for men and women. And this is where the creations are held until they are birthed. So I want you to go into this place with your eyes, and I want you to imagine that you can wrap this place with so much golden love, thanking your creative center for creating, letting it know how important it has been, it will be, and it is. That it's not just a factory that produces, but instead it is a place of mastery, and honoring your sacral chakra for the creation that you are having in mind right now, thanking it, holding it, witnessing. This was the birthplace. And I invite you to have a conversation with your sacral chakra. It might sound something like this. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the creations that you have birthed. Thank you for being the well that never dries up, for being the seed of such delight, passion, and wonder. Thank you for creating this creation, and then name it. Let's talk about what it is. This book, this program, this dream. I honor you for creating it. I honor you for birthing it. And today, I honor the creation. I hold it with love. I ask the creation what it needs. What does it need from me to thrive? What does it need from me to be in this world? Take a nice deep breath in. One more. I want you to feel this creation honoring you. The creation honors you. The creation thanks you. It thanks you for bringing it here. It thanks you for being the body that brought this idea into form. feeling the gratitude you have for yourself, for creating, and the gratitude the creation has for you. And now you're going to wrap both your sacral chakra and the creation in the deepest love, a love that has no bounds, a love that is endless. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To walk around with this gratitude, this awareness, this love, this honoring for you and all that you have brought to this earth. And as you see it, you will become it. You will become the creator, the brilliant mind, the brilliant heart, the one who can take ideas and bring them into form. When you see that, you will be it. So I want you to take one more breath in. If you want, put your tongue to the tip of the roof of your mouth and breathe all the way down. May today be a day of wonder and miracles. May today be a day where you see yourself. And I thank you for wandering into the sacred. And I will see you tomorrow morning in our prayer corner. Thank you for wandering into the sacred with me today. If this episode moved or inspired you, I encourage you to share it. Think of someone who needs this message today and text it to them. Let's add more light to the world by welcoming people into our prayer corner together. I also want to invite you to create your own prayer corner at home, a space set apart where you can return again and again to hear God's voice. To support you, I've created the Sacred Space course, which guides you step by step in locating, creating, and dedicating your very own sacred space. You're also welcome into the Sacred Wandering Facebook group, where you can share the blessings that God is giving you and be uplifted by others walking this path. You can find both of these resources in the show notes, or just send me a DM on Instagram at Keira Brinton, and me or my team will send them directly to you. I want to thank you for being one of the rare humans who chooses to sit at the foot of God, to ask, listen, and do. And as always, I want to thank you for wandering into the sacred with me.